All right, peeps, this video is going to show you how to make face masks much easier way and without elastic because there's a shortage of elastic now. So I had gotten some pattern online and one of them was made with a box pleat on both sides with an opening in the back, but as you can see, elastic. And one, I think these are a little bit tougher to make for you need to be an experienced sewer. And so for the average Joe, you can't, it's probably too much, too hard to make. So I was trying to find a different pattern, come up with a new pattern that didn't need elastic, and this is what I've come up with. So let me find it. There we go. This is the version I came up with, which, more or less looks like a normal face mask that the surgeons use, the healthcare workers use. But this, I'm using double fold bias tape and not elastic. And I cut it 29 inches. You can do 30 inches, I guess, round it off, and you can get 5 out of one 4-yard package. Now, this is the quilting cotton. That's what you need. And I chose to use 7 inches by 19 inches because that's what the box pleat pattern called for. So the helpful part about that is that you just need to fold it in half, right sides together, to you don't need two pieces cut and all that. And then you're going to have one open edge after you sew. So you're going to have a 1/2 inch seam there and a 1/2 inch seam down here. And then this end will be open so that you can flip it right side out. And I will show you that in a second. And then I will have pressed it. You'll need to press it and then put some pleats in it, and we'll get to that when I get back. Okay, now these seams are sewn, and I'm going to clip these corners up here with the scissors, trying to do this. Guys, I'm in a wheelchair and pretty much have one hand on the camera phone here, so bear with me. So you just, clip those like so. Then you turn it inside out or right side out, I guess. See? Like this. And then iron it. All right. Skip to the next step. And voila! With the beauty of instance. So now there's the inside out. There's your open edge. There's your fold over here. And now I put, I don't mark them. I just kind of take little bits of fabric, and it's about a 1/4 inch, basically pleat. See? And I make 3 of them and then pin it down on the side. And we're going to baste it or sew it because I don't like to change my settings. So you're just going to sew a 1/4 inch away from the edge, and that will secure the sides. Then the next thing we're going to do, and it's the last thing, all we have to do then is take our double fold seam binding and fold it to find the middle. See? And then you're going to take that middle and find the middle of this edge, and you're going to, the seam binding has a short side and a long side, so you're going to take it, let me show you. See? You're going to make sure it's this side up when you do it. So the longer side will be underneath, and it'll end up, you won't miss catching it when you sew. So I'll come back and I'll show you once this is put together. I pin it on. It's going to be a little bit tricky because it's so thin. And for thicker, just so you know, thicker material with the pleats like this is, I used the extra wide double fold bias tape because the thinner stuff over there won't work on this. So this is what that looked like when I was done. You know, the guys don't like pink, so we got to have something else. All right, be right back. Okay, that's now with that, and it's pinned. And you see the other side is basted, right? When I come back, both of these sides, you'll start at the end down there to sew it, and then noticing that there's a short side and all that, so make sure the long side is underneath, okay? And you see, now it's done. So, perfectly, both sides, washable and ready to wear. Throw that in the done pile. So now, I don't know where my other ones went. There we go. We got 3 of them so far, plus the bigger ones. Okay, so there you go. Hopefully everybody can now make their own masks.